害のない本物の雪が降ったら一緒に見に行こうな。
Snow is nice and all, but we go see some sands today. No, tonight. Tonight. Heard some news. Thanks for the compensation. Don't know what happened to that. I'll take it. These. Yeah, I'm gonna... These are fabulous. Yeah, wow. Everyone's. That's pretty nice. Wow. Look at this. They gave it to everybody. Wait, these are stickers? These are stickers. I thought these were emblems. Oh, you already know me. I'm gonna be using this one. Thank you. Wow. Since you enjoy watching this adjutant, I'll make sure to master it thoroughly. Dancing on the plum blossom poles is just a walk in the park compared to skydiving. Besides, when it comes to putting a smile on your face, my learning curve gets sharper. I've never seen such a bold and vibrant tradition back in Ulster, but if I were to accidentally earn a bruise or two during practice, would you be so kind as to help with the ointment, adjutant? And if any toxins need to be massaged out, I trust you know what kind of pressure I like. That's great. That's just great. Ah, this reminds me, I once came across a recipe for... Sure, I know who this is. A snack called lion-layered pastry. It's a delicate puff pastry inspired by the lion dance itself. Might be a bit tricky, but I'd really like to try making it for you, adjutant. There's an easy way to keep Cherno from blowing up the kitchen. I'll keep you company instead. Problem solved. Adjutant, have you ever wondered what's hidden beneath this lion dance regalia? There's just so much space inside. Come sneak in here with me, out of everyone's sight. You can be as naughty as you... Oh my goodness. Who is this? Who is this? This isn't slacking. This pose is called Tipsy Lounge. And this one, Light Nap. I know who this is. Finally, the ultimate maneuver, hibernation. Too bad the decorations on the lion costume are so rigid. Nothing like the comfort of your embrace, adjutant. Oh, I think I might know who this is. Yeah. The best lion dance performance. Vote yeah. Wow, Mauser, yeah. If you vote for me, adjutant, I'll treat you to an extra belly roll performance, yeah. Wow. By the way, since lions are just big cats, wouldn't you rather love a kitten like me instead of a lioness? Yeah, wow. I thought so. I'm not entirely comfortable with this kind of exuberance, but don't worry, darling. It doesn't mean I'm unhappy. Quite the opposite, actually. Through it all, I've rediscovered the warmth of a big family, and it's all thanks to you. Is this Fenny? Actually, Fenny's lion dance idea was inspired by one of my previous cultural presentations. It was meant as a way to share the essence of my homeland with you, adjutant. And for you to understand me fully, it doesn't feel fair that she would just, forgive my lapse in composure. Shuozhou's culture is rich and brilliant. Allowing her to borrow this one moment isn't too great a loss, after all. There's still so much for us to explore together. What? Who is this? Is this... I can't... Who else is from Shuozhou? Is it Cyrus? Is she even in here? Nah, she ain't in here. Huh. Don't know who this is? Huh? In the spirit of the stickers, I'm assuming, indeed. What? There you are. That took a bit. Oh, that was channeled. Doesn't matter. I sent the channel too. New Yao hype is coming. Really? I hadn't read what all went through with the news, but I'm anticipating it. Hotfix. The 29th hotfix. Exclusive buff, don't have her yet. We'll get her eventually. New stickers. Indeed. Ah! It is open. we shall return and begin the story. Voiceovers for file 1. Aw, man. Some scene images. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, great. Completed the hotfix. Alright. Well then. It's time we do the... It's time for... why? It's time to do the story. Finally. Want to know what happens. But I'm gonna try not to... I'm not gonna do all of it tonight. It's already way too late. And my sleep schedule is absolutely fucked. So I might do one or two. One or two. Just a taste. Cause I need to manage my sleep schedule better. Terria. Oh, I'm just doing the daily real quick. Shouldn't take long. Not at all. That should be it, right? No! Oh, wait, no, good. I don't want to claim these yet until, yeah. Okay, daily's done. Season pass. Oh, shit. I forgot. These. Come on. Oh, I wonder what's gonna... I'm gonna be looking closely at what seemed to have changed. Probably can't tell because I never played it myself. I only know what happened. Based on what players have said. So, let's do this. Let's do this shit. Sands of Secrets. It's been... Oh, so this is file 1. There's voice lines for this? Okay. Alright. Halted departure. Stop and start on the journey differently. Oh, I don't remember seeing these. This is different. This is different. Yes. So, about her. What's the plan? Plan? What do you mean? Inside Tao's office at Yggdrasil headquarters, she and I stood by the floor-to-ceiling window, looking down at the plaza outside the main gate. Down there, Fanny, Life, Qingying, and Carolyn were gathered around 2 modified Granny Swiftfoot armored vehicles, engrossed in conversation. About that letter from her family, of course. Didn't she tell you? I assume they didn't change anything in the prologue, I hope? Oh, you mean the one summoning Qingying home? She did, and I've read it myself. It was cryptic, dancing around the point, but brushing her to return for something that didn't seem urgent. She called them for clarification, but her family wouldn't say a word, insisting she'd come back for a face-to-face discussion. Jeez. Rather mysterious, you might say. You could say that. She's barely slept these past few days, running through every possible scenario. I bet the devs are like that right now. She even dragged me into a brainstorming contingency plans with her. Detail-oriented, thorough, and connecting dots from the faintest clues to map out every possible outcome. Who does that remind you of? Is it Rozat? Herself? Yeah, fucking out of the loop. She doesn't need to be like anyone else. Ha, you certainly are as bold as ever. She laughed softly. Oh, laughing? Okay. She laughed softly as she stepped away from the window, settling into her chair with deliberate ease, then reached out to flip through a stack of papers on her desk. Yggdrasil needs me to be bold. If the world were truly at peace, I wouldn't bother. Well said. You're a family man now, after all. Should I pencil you in for administrative leave for a honeymoon trip? God. Still not... I mean, whatever. Master level... Well, not whatever. Sure. And we'll make it back just in time to see more former business partners, tearing you and Yggdrasil apart. We exchanged expressionless glances, holding the silence for just a moment before we couldn't help but chuckle. Excuse me. First it was Catho Technologies in the Andrade family, now it's the G family in Shoujo. Our family has a knack for poaching our allies. But something feels off. Let me guess. You're wondering why the mastermind behind this, whoever it may be, would bother involving Qingying, given her relationship with her family. Exactly. So rather than Rozan, the contents of that strange letter make me suspicious of someone else. Maybe that's a change. Maybe that's one of the changes? 0 with a dash in the middle? I don't know how to say that. Well, it would be her turn eventually, wouldn't it? The last time I saw Pi, I was able to confirm that everyone ousted from Yggdrasil had connections to the demiurges. At this point, Swish and 0 with a dash are the only ones we don't have eyes on yet. So, no, absolutely not. You won't even let me finish. Beiting, near Shoujo's border. The third-party lab that Frisia contacted has confirmed that awakening dust contains a mineral unique to that area. Frisia and I are going for a thorough recon, a light load for a strictly exploratory operation. Once we have what we need, we'll head back to HQ immediately. I want to keep this low profile. If anyone tracks us, I hope it's only after we've left or after we've already left. You know you've been fighting an uphill battle since the Yeharis operation, right? I do. Yggdrasil has an entire company of resources and the famous Heimdall force, and yet we're still running risky missions with skeleton crews. Backup is always late, sometimes non-existent, and it's drawn plenty of criticism directed toward me as well. Let them talk. The operatives and I trust you, and that's all that matters. We've gone all in before, haven't we? Remember last time when I was stationed in New Hantiro and most of the Heimdall force was sent to Kuru? And what happened? The enemy waltzed right into HQ, killing people right under our noses. It nearly got you as well. I won't let that happen again. Until you're healthy and the Heimdall force is back to full strength, maintaining a stable defense is far more important than going on the offensive. That's why you should have let me finish. I'm not against your plan to scout out Beiting with Frisia. It's just that... Adjutant! Just as our conversation reached the critical juncture, Frisia's voice echoed down the hallway, cutting through the air. Before I could turn, the door swung open, and in barreled Frisia. Adjutant, Director Tao, I just got word from the logistics department. Are we scrapping the Beiting mission? Look at you in your new outfit, your frame. What are you talking about? We're canceling any field work, but the investigation mission has not changed. Phew, thank goodness. I thought even that thing was... What thing? Never mind, forget I said anything. She exchanged a quick conspiratorial glance with Tao before climbing up like a kid almost caught sneaking cookies. Meanwhile, Tao rose from her chair and handed me a document she had just pulled from the stack. The mission is still on, just with adjusted parameters, as you suggested. We're focusing on defense and stability. Spindle System, Practical Application Test Report. Phase 3 results. What's this? Take it with you and read it on the way. I should be back any minute now. She gave me my shoulder a firm pat before gesturing at Frisia and leaving the office. Clueless, I walked alongside Frisia as we followed Tao toward the elevator. Do you know anything about this? Me? Let me think. Do I? Of course you do. Just tell me the truth. No need to hesitate about anything. Around 6 months ago, There was a research project led by Director Tao, on which I helped out at the start. But later, I became completely focused on my new exosuit prototype and didn't have time for anything else. Spindle system? Ah, Director Tao! Could it be... Exactly. Come along. I'll fill you in shortly. I just think this is going to be amazing! Now we have more methods for gathering intel. I'm sure you do. Moments later, we reached the front gate of the Yggdrasil building, yet I still had no clue what Freesia was so ecstatic about. But before I could ask, I was almost literally swept off my feet. Aw, darling. They even changed your in-game, your 2D model. I'm so sad. Damn it. An intoxicating fragrance wrapped around me as Fanny threw herself into my chest with unrestrained passion. Her arms clung tightly, and one mischievous hand darted behind my back to deliver a playful pinch. So, I hear you were planning to sneak off on another trip without us. What's the plan? Bringing someone new home one more time, Qingying? No! God. Reduced to atoms. I know what happened. Oh, Qingying. Her teasing whispers brushed my ear, accompanied by the faint sting of her pinch. Fanny's raw affection overflowed, flooding my heart with warmth. How exactly do you manage to stay so well informed? Internet? My nose is just as sharp as my ears. I can sniff out what my man's up to from miles away. Damn it. Fucking lore. Really? Then maybe you should use that nose to tell me what I'm... nope. Not in front of all these people. Don't you dare try to make a fool of me in public. Wow. Her fiery passion was as intense as her love, engulfing me like flames of heat. Overwhelming, undeniable, and comforting all at once. Alright, I'll let you get back to work. Director Tao, we brought her back, and she'll be here shortly. Is it okay if I leave the rest to Wednesday? Wife, where are you? Sure. Nita! Nita's already at the training grounds taking company recruits through Heimdall combat drills. Go check on her and make sure everything's running smoothly. No problem. Consider it done. With a playful grin, she gave my wrist a quick pinch before heading toward the main building. But after just a few steps, she paused and turned back. Hey, Professor Freesia, I heard we won't have to head out anymore. Aw. Huh? That's not true. Just more tools and safety nets. We'll still be jumping into the fray to fight. Wait, what? Ha ha ha. I see. With that, she quickly strode away, disappearing around the corner of the long walkway. Quick question. Am I the only one still trying to make sense of what's going on here? Baby. Don't be upset, darling. Truth be told, we're all a bit unsure, just like you. My wife. Okay. It's hard to put faith in something you haven't seen with your own eyes, but it looks like it's almost... Oh, here it is. Damn, I love their new outfits. Their blue frames, so good. Her gaze shifted to the distant edge of the plaza, where another Granny Swiftfoot's vehicle sped toward the front gate. What's with this many people here? Director Tao, Professor Freesia, I thought we were keeping this under wraps. Yawning, Yao stepped out of the vehicle, her eyes scanning everyone present before finally landing on me. Looks like your shoujo getaway fell through, Adjutant. You're better off staying here and keeping me company during my afternoon naps. Some changes, huh? She briefly glanced back into the vehicle. Seems like on this job we'll all be in dreamland anyway. Alright, everyone to the command room. Heimdall's operational strategy is undergoing further adjustments, effective immediately. So, about the spindle system. Simply put, it's a highly sophisticated VR-based combat simulation system, enhanced and modified with Yggdrasil's technology. The system is built on a massive amount of real-world data collected by field agents working across different regions and environments. It creates fully immersive virtual scenarios. The data gathered by these agents is compiled, uploaded, and processed into a specialized format, allowing the spindle system to reconstruct specific environments with a remarkable precision to meet specific needs. Frisia, you say a mouthful. Goddamn. Users can step into these simulations and relive everything the agents experienced firsthand. The most important thing is that now, with the spindle system, we can study the data the field agents bring back 24/7. Sound, light, temperature, any information hidden within the intricate environments will be detected and captured, even if the agents miss it themselves. This way, when it's time to deploy the Heimdall force into the field to engage, we can minimize the risks that would have come from incomplete intel. Adjutant, you won't be forced to fight an uphill battle anymore. Huh. Really? Would it actually work? So, this is what you meant by more tools and safety nets. Exactly! After the Icarus operation, I kept thinking about how to better prepare everyone while minimizing risks during missions. So I pitched this idea to Director Tao, and once she approved, we started working on it. I didn't mean to keep it a secret, but building the foundational data took way longer than I expected, not to mention the technical hurdles. Even now, I can't promise the system will work flawlessly, but... Her words trailed off, a flicker of unease crossing her face, as if there was something else she wasn't ready to reveal. I'll take it from here. Tao stood and took the holographic projector's remote from Frisia. With a sigh of relief, Frisia bounced over and plopped down into the seat beside me in life. I love it. She's sitting next to me. Behind me, Qingying remained silent as always, while Yao stretched out her legs, seemingly settling in for a nap. Based on the intelligence we've gathered from multiple sources, Heimdall's primary threats now extend beyond Tichijin. The Demiurges must be considered a top enemy as well. Those fucking bitches, man. Shit. Why they built like that? However, instead of direct confrontation, they seem to favor manipulation, crafting elaborate schemes to lure you into one carefully laid pitfall after another. Shit, I'm already thinking of that one manipulation from the original story. Fucking horrible and perverted. Her gaze landed on me. Her eyes layered with unmistakable concern. We've all seen what they're capable of. Moving forward, the primary directive for all Heimdall operations will be securing critical intelligence while ensuring the safety of our operatives. Additionally, adaptive training for everyone's new exosuits will be conducted within the spindle system. Wait a minute. I had started to piece together why Tao and Frisia had developed this system and the enormous safety improvements it promised for Heimdall. But there were questions, pressing ones, that demanded answers now. The field agents who gathered all this data, where did they come from? Former security department personnel, Heimdall reserves, and a few trusted contractors. A writer, contract. Okay. Their loyalty isn't in question. Yeah. It's not their loyalty I'm worried about, it's their safety. Who is ensuring that? I ensure it. She rarely made such straightforward promises. Her firm stance now caught me completely off guard. Indeed, in terms of responsibilities, they take on the initial field risks, so you and Heimdall don't have to. Each of them believes in your vision, respects your leadership, and wants to contribute however they can. Since I'm the one who chose them for this project, it's my job to provide sufficient measures to ensure their safety. All field agents are required with survival pods that can be activated in any emergency. Any emergency? Every member of Yggdrasil is a reflection of you and me. We must protect that reputation. No injuries, no tears, no humiliation. That is our standard. If we can help ensure that, I'd rather not deploy them at all. Besides, our limited number of manifestations, you and your team have also earned widespread renown. When investigations have to be conducted low profile, excuse me, without evidence or justification, the field agents must go in first. That's why I called off the investigation you and Frisha planned for Beijing. One of our agents has been stationed there for quite some time. 6 months ago, Bubu was sent to Beijing for on-site investigation and surveying, but soon after, she ceased contact with us. It wasn't until a week ago that we finally received her signal again, and now she's been brought back. You and Frisha can start your investigation using the data she collected, which has already been integrated into the spindle system. She's back, isn't she? She's back, isn't she? I'd rather meet her in person than rely on secondhand data. That might be tricky, Adjutant. Yao suddenly chimed in. I turned to see her sitting uncharacteristically upright, her usual laid-back demeanor replaced with a sharp look. Oh? You can see her, sure, but I doubt she'll be able to tell you much. Why is that? Oh, she's in a deep coma. Her consciousness completely shut off. The medical department is trying to figure out a way to rouse her. Ring! A surge of indescribable emotion overwhelmed me, accompanied by a faint sting in my palm. Turning my head, I realized life had silently grasped my hand. Her eyes intensely focused on me. Try to stay calm, darling. Man, I do miss the feeling of companionship. Situations like this aren't new. Once activated, the survival pod encases the agent in a nearly invincible cocoon, keeping them safely isolated from all external threats. But naturally, before the survival pod is activated, there's no way to protect them from the heat of battle. Adjutant. Regardless, you're the one actually leading Heimdall. What I just laid out is simply an option from my perspective. The final decision is yours, Adro. And no matter your choice, the company will fully support you. We've come this far. No point in hesitating or second-guessing now. This agent went through so much to bring us this data. I owe it to her to see this through. Oh, that's right, there's no more male characters from now on. Fuck. I don't know, devs. I don't know about that, man. Risha, when can we start? Whenever you're ready, Adjutant. Like, I get it. I get it. You don't want another drama like this. You guys don't want to risk it. But man, is that gonna be... It's fine. It's all good. Good. Let's get started right away. Alright. Jump started, baby. Let's get this going. Scorching sun. Nice. Should I? Nah, just be you. I don't know who's going with her. Just like that? No voice? Ain't no way. Just like that? Damn it. I don't have the character yet, so I don't really... Whoops. Bro, get fucked, man. Ain't no way. Fuck off, man. There we go. I really do need a Okay, Frisha. I do need a sniper DPS. Don't need that. It would really make the paradoxical labyrinth more fun for me. Oh. Charge up. Charged up. Oh, whoops. There we go. Damn, it feels so... So they jumped us off right off the bat, and it was so quiet. No voice, no nothing. I read on the hotfix that all voices were only disabled in file 1, right? need to work on my aim.
みんな怪我はない？お金は必要な人に渡しましょう。
What is this, Indiana Jones? Ah, shit.
ねえ、彼らは勝利火力のショータイムよ。
Nope. We ain't doing this now.
着点はもうバックアップ。これ自動装填のパーツと機能。
God damn it, I really need to get this character. I'm not used to her playstyle. Damn, that was rough. Oh, but I love the scenery they've done. Look at this. Man. If not open world, then at least like a lobby type, like Destiny 2. That would be pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
分析員どうだった？私前より進歩してるのかな？
Wow. Next. Oh, god damn it. This Qingying. Damn it. Fuck's sakes. Devs. Damn it, devs. Fuck. Really got rid of her. Thanks a lot, CN, bros. It's all your fault.
火力のショータイ
Oh,
ムよ。
whoops. There we go.
そりゃすぐ逃げなかったんだから、こうなるのは至極当然だよね。
I'm getting used to you now.
お疲れ。みんな怪我はない？セキュリティガバガバじゃない？
Well, at least she existed at one point, right? At least that's something. We were graced to see her in the flesh, in that little bit of story in Spectral Fantasies. At least we got to see her for a little bit.
火力のショータイム。
Who knows? Maybe she'll make a return in the future.
すぐ逃げなかったんだから。
Maybe?
お金は必要
Nah, I
な
don't.
人に渡しましょう。
I keep forgetting that their CN audience is the one in control of this game in its future. They must abide by their demands, otherwise his game's gonna fail. So I get it. It is what it is.
彼らは勝率を計算しないの？
It is what it is. Oh my goodness, it's E.
お疲れ。みんな怪我はない？
What am I doing?
セキュリティガバガバじゃない？
Come on. I should be used to her playstyle now.
ねえ、彼らは勝率を計算しないの？
No! You know what? Oh, okay. Nope. This is... I have...
バックアップまで取ってるよ。逃げんな。
I have proven that I am... Oh, yes. I have proven I am the worst. Absolutely the worst. Oh, man. This is so nice. I love it. I love the desert vibe. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough. Need to rewatch that movie at some
みんな
point.
怪我はない？
I was about to say. This
分
feels...
析員どうだった？私前より進歩してるのかな？
It feels so... There's something odd now, feeling this story. It feels so barren. So... First time in baiting. Old vendettas and new grudges flourish in this wasteland. Maybe it was done on purpose. just to get the feel for it. Hello? Hello? Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Did I forget to hit the record button again? 1 second. The Geomancer will figure it out. Aha! There it is. Bubu? Who is Bubu? Ahem. This is Bubu, dedicated field agent for Yggdrasil Spindle System. Reporting from Beijing on the Shuozhou border, about to begin my 6th field data collection mission. Maybe you were the other message from Shuozhou. Okay? Wait, that might sound way too uptight. This is going to be reviewed by the adjutant himself. Maybe I should loosen up a bit. Oh, hi there, adjutant. My name's Bubu. I used to be a level 2 intelligence officer with Yggdrasil. Right now, I'm stationed here in Beijing, helping the Heimdall force with the spindle system. The process turned out to be simpler than I had imagined, but also more bizarre. After the meeting, Frisia quickly ushered me into a specialized chamber for immersive use of the spindle system. We put on the interface gear, and drove into the analysis of data gathered by the agent named Bubu. One moment I was surrounded by the familiar walls of company headquarters. The next, I was squinting against the harsh desert sun, a gust of sandy wind stinging my face. The realism was so intense, I felt as though I had truly been transported to Beijing. Professor Frisia, I've got a question. Go ahead, Yao. God. Does sunscreen work here? Well, probably. Actually, forget it. You won't need it anyway. None of this is real. Everything we see or feel comes from the data provided by Bubu. There's no actual UV rays to burn us. I expected the simulation to be pretty realistic, but this is just uncanny. You said it, Yao. Shit. Behind me, Yao bent down and scooped up a handful of sand, letting it trickle through her fingers thoughtfully. She had casually asked to join this session for a chance to enjoy some sunbathing in her dreams. It's the desert. Yet her fascination with the sand betrayed that it was just an excuse. Whoa. It even smells earthy, Adjutant. This level of realism is insane. It's no different than actually being in the field. If only VR was like that. After giving the sand a final, careful sniff, she blew the grains from her hand and straightened up. Why so quiet? Do I have something on my face? She instinctively reached up to touch her cheek, finding nothing amiss, while my silence did nothing to reassure her. She froze for a moment, momentarily at a loss. Welcome back, Yao. The words slipped out, raw and honest. It had been far too long since I had seen her geared up for action. And now, seeing her like this again, something about her felt especially captivating. Right, you're right. It's been a while since... It's been since the original 10 chapters I saw Yao. Good God. Hey, come on, you don't have to say that out loud. I was just curious, that's all. Curious about this whole dream travel thing. Getting to explore somewhere far away while taking a nap. Who wouldn't want to give that a try? Despite the glaring sunlight, the fleeting blush on her cheeks didn't escape my notice. Field reconnaissance. Rugged desert treks. No one in Heimdall was better suited for tasks of this nature than Yao. Her decision to volunteer for this mission made perfect sense to me. Hey, sitting around like that won't get us anywhere, you know. Shit. Wow. Suddenly, Frisia's voice came not from beside us, but from above. Looking up, I saw her perched atop a large rock, standing on tiptoe with binoculars in hand, peering into the distance. Alright, give me a second, I need to turn on the fan. See anything interesting up there? Don't ask me, ask yourselves! Oh, look at this photorealistic background. She waved vigorously at us with one arm, then tapped her forehead with a finger. We're inside Bubu's mind, pay attention! She'll keep sharing everything she found, just like earlier. Following Krisha's guidance, Yao and I focused, tuning into the spindle system to uncover more of the data the field agent had left behind. It wasn't long before Bubu's voice returned, as if her consciousness had fused with my own. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is the new operative. Bubu's the new operative. And the color scheme, red. Fiery red. Qingying was blue. Bubu is red. Oh my goodness. So we got a new, so we're getting a new operative either way. You know what? Oh, Qingying. Oh, so Qingying. I saw a post on Reddit earlier today. Okay, give me a sec. Let me say this. You take the blue pill. You stay in you stay in Greenland. And you'll forget all of this ever happened. You take the red pill. The story continues. Wait, no. You take the blue pill. You stay in. God damn it, I forgot his lines, but alright, let me continue. You take the red pill. You see, the story continues, and you see how far this rabbit hole goes. God damn it, man. Fuck. Look at her design, though. I like it. I need to see her complete look. I'm sorry I had to do that analogy. Yeah, I mean, I saw it on a Reddit post, and I found it amusing. It was great. Yeah, I'm taking this red pill. I am swallowing this red pill whole. It looks deserted at first glance, but on closer inspection, you'll find traces of human activity everywhere. The remnants of infrastructure suggest that there used to be a settlement here, large enough to house thousands of people. What's odd is that, according to all available data, this area hasn't seen war for a very long time, nor has there been any recorded Tijian corrosion. So, what exactly caused all this devastation? And where are the people who used to live here? This time, the great geomancer Bubu will get to the bottom of it for the adjutant. Did you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Desert lands, settlement. Wait, something's blocking my view this way. And this way too. Aha! Found it. That patch over there. It looks rebuilt. Definitely modern architecture. Adjutant, I've discovered a clue. Oops. Whoa! Frisha, be careful. Hehe, I'm fine. Steady as a rock. She better be. Frisha set down the binoculars, raising her knees, her body trembling slightly. Down below, Yao had already climbed halfway up the rock pillar, scanning the distance attentively. That girl mentioned the settlement. Did you see anything? I'll tell you when to get down. Adjutant! As she suddenly called out to me, I instinctively opened my arms and lowered my center of gravity, ready to catch her. But then she did something completely unexpected. Watch me, here I come! With a short run-up and a push off the pillar's edge, she launched herself into the air. Her body arched gracefully, twisting midair to regain balance. As her feet touched the ground, she crouched low, her palms hitting the dirt to absorb the impact. Using the momentum, she propelled herself toward me. In a split second, she was standing before me with a triumphant grin, one hand on her hip, and her chin tilted up proudly. She didn't seem out of breath or flushed in the least. How's that? With his new exosuit, even Professor Frisha is as tough as iron. You know, both options are good. Should I pick you up or should I rub your head? I'll rub your head. I have a wife. Her eager, expectant expression was too adorable to resist. Smiling, I reached out and ruffled her hair. Right, truly tempered iron through and through. Hehe, remember when we worked on this exosuit together? We made a pact to stir up some trouble, and you joked that if I ever did something bad, I wouldn't make it far before getting caught. Well, guess what? Now I can run like the wind. No worries about getting caught anymore. I need to get your frame soon. Hold up. Frisha, there's something I still don't get. That girl, Bubu, is she really unconscious now, or... Huh? What do you mean? Well, I personally picked her up from Holland's border office, so I'm absolutely sure she's in a coma. Everything she's said since we entered the Spindle system seems to be about past investigations she conducted in this area, which makes sense. But there's something that seems off. It feels like I can actually talk to her in real time. Here, let me show you. Hey Bubu, can you hear me? Ah, is that Miss Yao from the what the fuck? Ah, is that Miss Yao from Heimdall? Hello, this is Bubu, and yes, I can hear you clearly. As Yao spoke, Bubu's crisp, cheerful voice resonated in all our minds at once, clear and unmistakable. Could you do me a favor and tell me the date and time? Sure, right now it's Agent Bubu's 6th official field survey of Beijing, 1317 on XX-XX-206X. Wait, hold on a second. Did she just give us a timestamp from 6 months ago? Exactly, which is why I find it so strange. Professor Frisha, do you know what's going on here? Even Professor Frisha is stumped! It's supposed to be impossible for something like this to occur. No worries. You know this system better than Yao and I do. Just tell me the most unreasonable possibility and I'll try to think it through. Normally, only those currently using the system can communicate with each other. And right now you control the access permissions, Adjutant. But Bubu, she clearly... Can field agents access the system when uploading data? Is there any chance that Bubu's consciousness could still be trapped inside the system? No, saving and uploading data doesn't require accessing the system. Not to mention, ordinary people can't handle the neurological and physical strain that comes with the Spindle system. My best guess is that the data recovered from Bubu's survival pod is partially corrupted, causing an access error during their data retrieval. Is there a chance it's been tampered with externally? Highly unlikely. Most of the Spindle system's development was handled solely by Director Tao. Even I only contributed to a few key modules. There we go. It's been maintained under the strictest confidentiality. Even if outsiders, or our enemies, attacked our field agents, they couldn't possibly know the Spindle system exists. You can't hack a system you don't know it exists, if you don't even know it exists. Okay, guess we'll have to set these questions aside for now and press on. By the way, Frisha, this is just my guess, but the best way to fully access all of Bubu's findings is to retrace her original route, right? That's correct. It's the most efficient approach, though it's not foolproof. Field agents each have their own focus during investigations. Following her path allows us to confirm much of what we know, but if we want more, we'll need to fill in the blanks, looking for what she might have missed. Exactly! Let's start with the settlement she mentioned and see what we can find out there. I still miss Qingying. And so, the three of us followed Bubu's trail deeper into the uncharted expanse of Beijing. We navigated through yet another stretch of jagged, rocky desert. We bypassed what looked like a wind-eroded ridge, or perhaps a wall blasted apart by explosives. By now, we felt like we'd been walking for 2 hours. The horizon even began to show faint hints of greenery and the shimmer of water. Still, the so-called settlement was nowhere in sight, not even as we entered a strange forest of towering, mushroom-shaped stone pillars. Wait, let's stop for a moment. Perhaps it was the Spindle system's effect. Our senses were amplified to their absolute limits. Even though we were only walking, it felt like we were burning through stamina at an exponential rate. Bubu? Bubu? Yao called out again. There was no response. Yao, what's wrong? Don't these field agents use maps on their missions? Wandering like this isn't going to cut it. I need a map. If the field agent has uploaded high-precision map data into the system, we can access it as users. All you have to do is think about the map, and it should appear. How convenient. That would be real nice if we had that kind of technology. Before she could finish, a holographic 3D map with a fully rendered terrain model projected itself into the air before us. Yao, who had looked worn and weary just moments ago, perked up immediately. She bent over to examine the map intently. Something's off, she murmured under her breath, adjusting the angle of the 3D map with her fingertips. Professor Frisha, this spot here. This is where you climbed up onto the rock earlier, right? She pointed at a solitary high point on the map and turned to Frisha for confirmation. There's the huge rock slab to the east and the gas pipeline to the south. Yeah, that's the spot. And right now, we're here. After all this time, how come it looks like we've hardly moved on the map? Well, if you just look at the straight line distance, sure, it seems short, but that's not quite the full picture. Look. Risha adjusted the map again, spinning it to demonstrate as she continued explaining. We would have covered this distance much faster if we'd taken a straight path, but to stick to the route Bubu recorded, we've actually taken quite a detour to get here. It all makes sense now. Yeah, it does make sense when you look at it that way. Are you two playing some kind of word game? What do you mean it all makes sense? According to what you just said, we actually walked in a wide arc. But Frisha, didn't you notice anything strange about the path we took? What do you mean? Every spot around here looks practically the same. Even though there are obvious signs of human activity in some places, it's really hard to tell which way is which in this desert. I found Yao's alert demeanor just as charming as her usual laziness. Holding back the urge to jump in, I let her continue. It's normal for nature to occasionally form confusing environments. Back in the days of scientific expeditions, explorers often got completely lost in the wild. But unusually, once humans leave their mark, intentionally or not, the environment becomes more readable. Roadworks, landmarks, renovations, all those things help make locations easier to distinguish. But here, while this place has clearly been shaped by human activity, we're still completely lost. That can only mean one thing. This place only looks natural. In reality, it's a massive maze, carefully designed by some mastermind with an ulterior motive. She couldn't have been more correct. On the surface, this area seemed like a natural landscape, but there was something strangely artificial about it. Feng Shui, geomancy, landscape matrices. I've only ever read about those things in old magazines. I didn't think I'd ever actually see them in use. That's impressive. Huh? It's really not that big of a deal. No, seriously, what you just said lines up perfectly with what I saw from up there. Look at this. See that opening? It looks like it was formed by wind erosion, right? But now it's blocked by rubble. Earlier I thought the rubble seemed strange. It doesn't look like it was shattered by explosives, but it's not entirely natural either. And over here, the stone forest. Even the angles of the broken pieces are eerily similar. That's way too convenient to be a natural wonder. But I only started noticing those details after climbing up there and getting a better look. So how did you figure it out? Was it just intuition? Intuition. Let's call it that. Yao tilted her head and flashed a weary smile toward Frisha. Then she stretched out lazily, scanning the area around us. On the battlefield, maps are made by people on the front line, with their boots in the dirt. If you got out and explored more, you'd pick it up too. That said, these skills come from first-hand experience and facing danger. Honestly, I wouldn't want anyone else to go through that. It's not worth the hassle. Hassle? What kind of hassle? Damn it, Frisha. Fuck's sake. Lots of things. Gee, where do I start? Back before Heimdall, I was just a soldier. But somehow, because I picked up a few skills that aren't easy for the average Joe to learn, people started thinking that I must have been in a gang as a kid. Ridiculous. Real skills are forged on the battlefield, not in back alleys. Anyway, enough about that. Agitate, you seem distracted. What's on your mind? What are you, blinded by Her Majesty again? Okay, good. It's been a while since we last heard Bubu's voice, but it seems like we're still following her original investigation path without deviation. That probably leaves us with only one explanation, Adjutant. Which is... the spindle system doesn't just record field agents as observation. It also logs any combat encounters. However, combat data is stored in a separate module. Maybe we should disconnect for now and check the lab and check the data Bubu brought back to see if there's a combat-specific module we can access. Sounds like a hassle, doesn't it? Why would they make the system segregate combat data? Do you remember the first question you asked me when we logged in? Huh? You mean the one about sunscreen? What does that have? Wait, what are you saying exactly? While it feels like we're reliving the agent's memories in a dreamlike simulation, the system replicates everything with near-perfect realism. Even fake sunlight feels like it's burning our skin. Now the Matrix. Red, blue pill, baby. Now imagine the system simulating what it's like to get shot. What would do that for us? The fucking Matrix, baby. If you guys don't know already, The Matrix is my favorite fucking sci-fi trilogy. Well, how do you say 4 movies? I don't care how bad the 4th one was, or how bad you guys think the 3rd or 2nd one was. I fucking love all 4 of them. I fucking love The Matrix. My absolute favorite sci-fi movies. So fucking good. Field agents often get injured, or worse. That's why we can't let system users experience the same risks. So what's the plan, Adjutant? Do we disconnect for now? You two disconnect. Find that combat module and load it. I'm staying connected. I want to see what it's like without cutting the link. Are you joking? No way, Adjutant. That's way too dangerous. Yeah, bro. It's okay. Just do as I say. Shit, Adjutant. No matter how dangerous this is, it can't be worse than that time in Valhalla inside the tree, right? Along the way, I felt like I've missed something important, and I'd like to see just how far the system can go in syncing an agent's experiences with the user. Go ahead. Load the combat module. Unable to dissuade me, the 2 operatives silently followed my orders. Once they disappeared from sight, I let my body and mind relax completely, lying flat on the ground. The sky stretched endlessly above me, the sand beneath radiated heat, and the wind brushing my face carried a sharp dryness. Gritty with fine particles of dust, everything felt unnervingly real. Despite being in a virtual realm, my thoughts were clearer than ever. Tao had been right. Rozan had no interest in direct confrontation with Yggdrasil. She knew me too well. Almost as well as she knew herself. Shit. And yet she was involved in this story in the original story. Okay. Whenever my curiosity led, she would surely lay traps, waiting for me to take the bait. Without the spindle system, baiting the city in reality be just another trap waiting for me to stumble into. Wait. I don't know how to say that. There you are again. Look at you. Bubu. Field Agent Bubu reporting in. Spotted a small number of locals scattered around baiting. Ow! Oh, that hurts. It's confirmed now. In the outer desert areas, groups of armed personnel from the Taigu Connect baiting division are actively hunting down these locals, but their motives remain unclear. Those scoundrels! How dare they wound the geomancer? Just you wait, I'll bash your heads in soon enough. Wait, that didn't get recorded, did it? Whatever. No time to worry about that now. Join us. Okay. Adjutant, if this data has reached you, please be extra careful. If my guess is correct, this entire desert is a meticulously designed maze. Whoever created it must be up to something big. Excuse me. And with armed militants and locals crawling all over the place, they're not the kind you can take lightly. Now, it's time to pay them a visit, and let my bullets do some questioning. Damn it. Oh, Bubu. Qingying. Fuck's sake. Dual snipers, huh? Shit. Show me. Oh! What have I done? I shouldn't have spent. Why not, right? Risha. Ah, Yao's in here. I don't have Yao. Cool. I like that. That was really cool. Is this new? Is this a new mechanic? Aw, you're so adorable. I can't. Aw, so adorable. Can't hate on your voice now. This is new. This is a new thing. Look at this. They should implement this. They have to implement this. They gotta implement this more. This is really nice. Not good. What a mess. At this rate, everyone's going to get in trouble. Huh? Outsiders? Where did you come from? No, I have to leave. I can't let anyone see that I've been with outsiders. I hope the rest of them are smart enough to keep their mouths shut. That's really cool. That is so fucking cool. Devs, you gotta do this more. This is nice. I like this. This is advancing. That's what I call advancing. Oh? Catch me if you can. Damn. Shit, I knew I saw a third one. Too bad I can't get your signature. He's going to punish us. It definitely will. We gave what should have been offered to it. To someone else. We deserve this. This is all retribution. This is some kind of ritualistic religion thing, right? No? Probably not. Well, that's cool though. I love it. Devs, you guys, come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Do what the Warframe devs done to Warframe. Because Warframe is practically so much more different than how it used to be. Oh my god. Yeah, I need that auto aim because I got a skill issue right now. Look at that. You saw how atrocious that was? That was horrible. Bro. What am I doing? That was so ass. This could be a chance. A chance to get out of this mess. A chance to get us out of this mess. Okay, I said it right. I can't talk to these people yet. I need to play dumb. Yes, I need to pretend I'm... I need to pretend I'm insane. Shit, when the draft for World War III comes... Oh, I shouldn't be saying that now. Hold on now. That kind of slipped. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. That slipped. I'm sorry. As long as both sides think we're mindless lunatics, we can keep taking advantage of the chaos. Oh, fuck off, man. I don't like that. I don't like that now. Shit. Ain't no way that second shot missed. You know what? Come on, lock in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't come any closer. You outsiders, look what you've done to baiting. It's all your fault. I'm so pathetic. Skill issue. I am so disappointed in myself. Oh, get a look. Ha! Great. Great. Retrieval. Experience the Geomancer's sweat and struggles. There you are again. Beautiful. I've heard a lot about the spindle system, created by the genius Risha Ignis and Director Tao. But it seems there are still some inconveniences with it. Switching between investigation and combat modes isn't seamless yet. Guess I'll have to leave these random bits of data in this module for now. I'm sure that sharp-eyed adjutant will catch it right away anyway. Sharp-eyed? That's right, Bubu. No need to worry. I even spotted the little fragments of data you had frantically recorded. That you had to frantically record into the combat module. But these seemingly ordinary bits and pieces are more than meets the eye. If only you had known more back then. If only you were a member of Heimdall Force instead of the field agent. You'd know how significant these snippets of data are to me. Oh look, the locals. And they're all... oh my... Devs. CN bros. Oh man, this doesn't feel natural at all. This doesn't feel natural. There has to be a guy somewhere. Somewhere out there. This does not feel natural at all. Hey, are you sure about this? You really want to interact with those outsiders? Why not? Just people like us, not monsters. Well, actually, wait a minute. I guess there were guys. Those guys that we faced. That we talked to in the action sequence. I guess they count, right? But they're old models, though. But what if the elders get wind of this? Well, if we both stay quiet, maybe no one will notice. Those outsiders... Hey! Stop moving! Outsiders? Well, they certainly won't say anything, so the elders won't find out. Hiding in the thick bushes of the oasis, Bubu silently observed the two girls standing just meters away from her. They appeared to be around the same age. Judging by their attire, speech, and mannerisms, they were definitely Beijing locals. Strangely, one of them was changing into an outfit that clearly didn't belong here, with the help of the other. Alright, done. I'm telling you, I've seen those outsiders that run around doing business. They usually wear something like this. Remember a few years ago? Someone important wanted to buy land in Beijing to build some kind of sanctuary? Her negotiators were all dressed like this. But... oh, stop with the buts, let's go already. But where are we headed, and where did you get these clothes? Don't worry about where I got them. Believe me, you do not want to know. As for where we're going, well, those Taigu Connect guys are herding everyone into the canyon, so we'll just go the opposite way. Oh, and by the way, those are eyes and ears everywhere. There are eyes and ears everywhere around here. The more daring and decisive of the two stood tall, hands on their hips, scanning their surroundings as she spoke. A tree, a boulder, even a pond. You never know where an outsider might be hiding, eavesdropping for intel. Oh, Bubu. So you just wear this, walk around with me real conspicuously? Excuse me, and make those outsiders think I'm a local who's open to talking with them. Doesn't this seem kind of reckless? Got any better ideas? Come on, if things go south, you won't be the one facing the consequences anyway. Help me out, we've been friends since we were kids. I can't take these boring days trapped here any longer. The outside world is waiting for me, and I'm going to take any chance I get to see it. She urged her friend, pulling and tugging her along as they quickly walked away. So many interesting clues here. Ahem. The old agent Bubu reporting. The younger generation of locals is eager to get in touch with the outside world. In their words, it seems there's always been someone in Beijing secretly in contact with the outside world, and the young girl just now might have some intel on it. Business, land buying, sanctuary. Come on, Bubu, think! Just like back in training, think like the adjutant. These key words, combined with Beijing's current situation and the wider world's circumstances. Now that's W's influence in Yaris is gone. Now that W's influence in Yaris is gone, the rest of the former directors who were mixed up with him will no doubt have their guard up. Our mission is to actively search for their hideouts. But if they've already caught on to this and know what they're up to, then there's a chance those two locals were just pretending, putting on an act for me. Maybe they've known about me all along. They probably knew exactly why I was here. And then, the more I think about it, the more possibilities come up. As long as I keep an eye on those two locals, I'm still in the game. Looks like I'll have to figure this out on my own way. From there, it seemed like Bubu did something the spindle system couldn't record properly. Or maybe this part of the data she forcibly uploaded into the combat module had some gaps. Anyway, when I located her signal again in the system, this lively girl had already caught up with the two suspicious locals and gotten herself tangled up in a new conflict. Oh? I hadn't... What? Damn it, story. I hadn't seen that panel yet. Fuck. That was cute. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop as soon as I run out of, fluids? I don't know what that's called. Oh, look at that. Not, I mean, yeah, that's nice too, but okay. Not a single crit. I'm so fucking... I'm so rough around the edges. Bro, please. Ah. Oh, you're this close. There we go. There you go. Is that so hard? Look at this place. Some of these world spaces should be, you know, like an explorable part of the game. That'd be fun. Wait, does her thing reset when they spawn? No, they don't. Good. God damn it! Why do I have such a hard time? Oh. Whoa. Oh, this is new. Within the campaign itself? The red square is the start, the blue one's the finish. The puzzle challenge will begin. Without retracing your steps. Great. Alright. Oh, they start off simple as they all do. Oh. They really went all out and tried some new things on this patch. Such a shame the fucking writer ruined the first impression of this patch story. Such a shame. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Stupid me. Come on, focus. Wow. Ah, yes. Okay. Yay! I like it. Within the campaign, it's pretty nice. I like it. You know, I should really play the one that open world space that Acacia developed. I should really try that. I should really record a gameplay of that at some point, like a relaxing 1 or 2 hour gameplay. I should probably do that. No mistakes now. Nice. The path is clear. The path is open. Very nice. Look at this place. It's so cool.
お金は必要な人に渡しましょう。分析員どうだった私前より進歩してるのかな
Shoot. Haha. There's the still. Sharp senses. Trace your path through fragments of combat. I hadn't seen that yet, damn it. Hey, maybe we should just head back? After another short fight, I continued along Bubu's path and found those two baiting locals again. The way they were dressed the same, one in local attire, the other in a business suit, wandering aimlessly between the oasis and the stone forest. Go back? You're already thinking about giving up? We've only been at this for a little while. What do you mean give up? I never wanted to do this in the first place. You've always been so clueless. When are you going to start thinking smarter? Oh, so by thinking smarter, you mean wandering around until we get caught by those gunmen and thrown into the mine? Much smarter. The mine? See your model. Who's there? Uh-oh. Darn. Who's there? Show yourself. I had to admit it. I found the experience in the spindle system very strange. The system simulated everything so vividly. It felt like I wasn't just synced with Bubu's eyes and reports, but even catching some of her thoughts. When the word "mine" slipped from the local's lips, passing through Bubu's senses and into my own, I couldn't help but repeat it in my mind. Only afterward did I realize that I should have prioritized that word and the implications behind it. If I had acted on it, the mysteries hanging over Beiting would have unraveled much sooner. But unfortunately, my attention was quickly diverted when Bubu and the two locals began their little exchange. The quirky field agent was about to put on an impromptu performance. Ouch! Oh my gosh, that hurts! I swear this rock's as sharp as a porcupine. Hello? Is anyone there? Help me, please! What do we do? There's actually an outsider. Shh, calm down. We're looking for an outsider, remember? Let's just go check it out first. Whatever, even the Geomancer can't predict everything. Seriously, tripped up by a ghost even in broad daylight. Guess it's just my luck. If twisting my ankle is the worst of it, it's not too bad. But looks like buying some land here in Beiting isn't going to happen. Hey, where'd you come from, Missy? The two locals rounded the stone pillar and stepped into Bubu's line of sight. Me? Where did you two Missies come from? The girl was clever. Though her technique was a bit rough around the edges, at least she knew how to spook people like that right off the bat. What's your deal calling me Missy? I'm the Geomancer. Hasn't anyone taught you how to greet people politely? No wonder when I mentioned coming here to buy land, everyone at the company tried to stop me. It's not just the guns. Even the locals talk like they've been chewing on gunpowder. Wait, what? She's been here to buy land? Shh, she's here to buy land, so what about you? Don't forget where you're supposed to be now. Oh, right. I'm here on business, also to buy land. What are you two mumbling about? Are you gonna help or what? If not, just move along and stop blocking the Geomancer's view, alright? The Geomancer? So you're a fortune teller who is also a property dealer? I'm quite adept at both, thank you very much. Stop standing there and help! The bold local stepped forward and cautiously extended her hand, but Bubu avoided direct contact, standing up casually. Hey, where did you locals live around here anyway? I've been circling the place for hours, but I haven't seen a proper village or even a single building. How am I supposed to know where to talk? Where to go to business? Where to go to talk business? As Bubu spoke, she quickly used her contact lens data sensor to scan the bold local. Once the scan and analysis were essentially complete, she then turned her back to her and acted like she just noticed the other girl. Oh, I see. No wonder you were hesitant. You're already helping out one of my rivals here, huh? Hey, nice outfit. Are you here to help your boss scope out the land and judge the feng shui as well? Bubu, you're saying too much to see through your act. Yes. Hello. Don't worry, Beiting is huge. We could be totally after... we could be after totally different pieces of land. So, what's the deal here, price-wise? Come on, a little hint wouldn't hurt. How about another player in the game, huh? Hey, did you hear me? The local girl in the business attire seemed to be on edge, her eyes fixed, looking over Bubu's shoulder at the other girl. Are you really here for business? Sorry, can we discuss this later? The two local girls, one on each side of Bubu, started speaking almost simultaneously. Suddenly, the timid girl in front of Bubu suddenly rushed toward her companion, forcing Bubu to step out of the way. Right then, Bubu realized what the local behind her must have seen. What did you say? She didn't say anything. Answer me, are you really here for business? What business exactly? The bold girl was escalating the situation, and the timid one was trying to defuse it, all while Bubu was quietly reaching for the pistol at the small of her back. At the small of her back. Damn. Some of the wording here is kind of odd. The system captured Bubu's exact state in that moment. Shallow breathing, racing heart, surging adrenaline, yet her face showed nothing. Perfectly composed. My business is saving folks from trouble, and I can tell exactly what you're thinking right now. If you really want to get out of this desolate place, you should... Oh? Once again, the fragmented intel data in the combat module was interrupted. Just when I was getting nervous about Bubu being exposed, another round of battle data started running. Never mind, I don't care how many times they cut me off. No matter how many shots it takes, I will never give up. This is the fate I've already foreseen. Damn, Bubu, shit. Alright. Out in the field taking shots. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Nearly halfway. So how many, no, one more. This is it. Okay, this is it. Perfect. After this, I'll end it off here. Perfect. Whoa. Come on, guys. You're gonna... Fine, so be it. Whoa, what happened? Oh, okay. Okay, now. Wait, this should be easy, right? Nope. Right. Give me a second. I can do this. There we go. Figured it out. Haha, silly me. Figured it out. Yay! Wait, oh. Stand on the blue. Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, let's do this. Shit. Bro's got fucked up. Huh. There we go. Okay, you're like a gunslinger, but with a sniper rifle. The last one was a lot more confusing than this one for some reason. Nice. Oh, wait, no. 2 more I meant. Okay, now 1 more. Boing. Whoa! Damn! There? There we go. Maybe it's been a while since I've actually, This one's easy too. Maybe it's been a while since I used a Sniper rifle operative. Nice. Oh, 3 more? I'm just gonna... No, I need to practice. God damn it, come on.
そりゃすぐ逃げなかったんだから
Nice shot.
そうなるのは至極当然だよね。お疲れ。みんな怪我はない？
Damn, that was rough. This one's easy too. Damn. That second one was kind of confusing for some reason.
お金は
Oh!
必要な人に渡しましょう。
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I fucked up, didn't I? I know. Damn, my first failed puzzle. Let's see here. Oh wait, it's the same thing as the second one but reversed. What am I, stupid? What are you, stupid? What are you, blind as a bat? Come on. Nice. I should unlock the door, right? Oh no, there's actually quite a few more. Alright. I fuck with this.
うわ逃げんな。
God damn it, he was literally just standing there. Ain't no way. Oh, he's still... Because he lived. I thought the shot missed. Whoa. Who was that? Might be just hearing things. And then this one's easy again, right? Unless I'm going a little too fast. No, this one's easy too. This one's easy. Go. Nice. Oh, that's it. Alright. Oh, shit. Ain't no fucking way. Jump! Jump! Aren't you jumping? Fucking hell. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I would fail the entire mission. Oh, okay. That's what you did. That's what I was supposed to do. Whoops.
分析員どうだった？私前より進歩してるのかな？
Ah, my goodness. Should I do next? I'm tempted. I'm enjoying this. It's already an hour and 28. It's already... I do not like that they disabled the voices in File 1. I want to hear what they sound like. Damn it. Progress 5. There's still quite a bit more. You know what? One more couldn't hurt. One more as in, this is it. Progress 5 is it. This is it. Or... yeah, Progress 5 is the last thing for tonight. Rippling Shadows. Heed her ingenuity and resolution. After an intense simulated battle, the three of us disconnected from the spindle system. The hyper-realistic experience had taken a heavy toll on both our bodies and minds. The Matrix, baby. This is even tougher than the real thing, Yao muttered as she flopped down on onto my lap, refusing to get up despite my half-hearted attempts to nudge her away. Looks like the combat simulation module still needs a lot of tweaking. Damn. Exhausting. If every session is going to be this draining, we might as well just head to the real front lines instead. On my other side, Frisha was visibly flushed, still catching her breath. She looked just as worn out. Come here, Frisha. Take a break for now. We'll go over what we've learned once we've recovered. I reached out and gently wrapped an arm around her shoulders, letting her lean against me in a more comfortable position. Adjutant, I saw from the monitor at Director Tao's office that you disconnected. Her hurried tone and footsteps hinted at urgency, but as soon as she pushed the door open, she froze mid-sentence. Is this a bad time? Too tired for jokes right now. Let's skip the small talk. Same here. Hey, could you pass me that bottle of water on the table over there? Qingying and I exchanged weary smiles. She closed the door and stepped over to us, handing me out the water. Slow down. Don't let it go to... Slow down. Don't let it go down the wrong pipe. Way to jinx it. I was fine until you said that. Yowed down half the bottle in one go, wiped her lips with the back of her hand, and finally sat upright, freeing my lap. Alright then, what's so urgent, Qingying? Did something happen? Not exactly. Since this was the Spindle System's first live trial, Director Tao had me monitor your biosignals and the other metrics in real time. From the moment you logged in, the alarms wouldn't stop going off, and just now, the readings were completely maxed out. I thought something might have gone wrong, so I rushed over. Right as I reached the door, the system notified me you'd all disconnected. It gave me quite the scare. We're fine. It wasn't dangerous, just exhausting. The simulation forces you to believe everything is real, which takes a toll mentally. But now that we've had a taste of simulated combat, I think we're starting to get the hang of it. Right, Professor Frisha? You fucking adorable little shit. The only response to Yao's question was Frisia's soft, steady snoring. When I turned to look, she was fast asleep, her brows slightly furrowed and eyelashes fluttering with every exhale. So adorable. She must be completely spent. Adjutant, how about I take all three of you to the medical bay for a quick checkup, just to be safe? Just them. I need to find Tao and verify a few things immediately. But, can it wait? She's so cute. The sooner we clear this up, the better. Trust me on this. Alright. Oh, by the way, I'm not going home. That letter was strange enough as it is, and with things so unclear right now, it's better to leave it for the time being. She stood and stepped closer to help lift Frisha, who was still sound asleep, from my shoulder. Professor Frisha? Oh, Professor Frisha! Wakey wakey! We should get going. I can manage on my own. Oh, come on, just carry already. That was my plan anyway, but as I carefully lifted Frisha into my arms, her soft, dreamlike murmurs made me freeze. Who is it? Oh shit. Frisha? They said they gave what should have been offered to it to someone else. Who's this it? It's going to punish us. It definitely will. We gave what should have been offered to it to someone else. We deserve this. This is all retribution. I love how the in-game model was a guy, but now they show that it was a female. Oh, come on. Come on. Professor Frisha isn't still stuck in the Spindle System, is she? Qingying, call the medical director. Get the Turbo Exosuit support team here, too. Tell them to meet us at the medical bay, now! On it! Half an hour later, outside the medical bay, I received results that were both reassuring and perplexing. Adjutant, we've figured out the situation. All of Frisha's physical parameters are stable. There's no immediate threat to her life. What's the problem then? Well, the only anomaly lies in the activity level of her theotropic nerves. They're operating at over 3 times the normal level. However, the researcher handed me the report. Her expression a mix of tension and confusion. This is the deletion concentration. Excuse me. This little number? Yes, and that's precisely the problem. We've run multiple tests, and the results are consistent. Technically, it's impossible for this level of deletion concentration to trigger flooding. Moreover, Frisha's current condition doesn't match the typical symptoms of flooding. We even analyzed her turbo exosuit for potential side effects but found nothing unusual. While it's true that these exosuits were developed using new technology derived from Woden's remains, none of the other users have exhibited similar anomalies. So it's not Titigen, and it's not the exosuit. Are you saying her theotropic nerves just became hyperactive without any external stimuli? It appears so. And the issue must lie with the spindle system. Oh, there's one more thing. Adjutant, Risha might actually be awake. Awake? While running diagnostics, we've also been testing her responsiveness using various stimuli. Turns out she's able to react accurately to our interactions with her. In other words, apart from minor impairments in speech and mobility, she's actually fully conscious and aware of what's happening around her. I see. Keep a close eye on her. I'll go find Director Tao. No need, I'm already here. Director Tao's voice unexpectedly ran out from the end of the corridor. I turned in surprise to see her rounding the corner, striding purposely toward me. There's only one plausible explanation left, and I think you've already figured it out. The situation isn't critical, but it will require your intervention. She's stuck in the spindle system. But why? Do you remember Frisha's psychological evaluations? Or more specifically, the last time she had such an unusual reaction to something? Do you recall what it was like? Are you saying she's so engrossed in the investigation that part of her consciousness refuses to leave the system? How is that even possible? It's entirely possible. Think about it. Think about how the spindle system works. It interfaces directly with the user's neural network, translating and reconstructing data uploaded by field agents through intentional disruptions to the user's consciousness. If the user resists these disruptions, the reconstructions become unstable, and the data distorts, effectively wasting the agent's work. However, if the user is highly receptive, driven by intense curiosity or a strong desire for answers, so should I help her realize that this isn't real? Can I log in, find her, and wake her up by telling her we're still at the company, not in Beijing? She's already aware of that. What you need to do is convince her to take a break. Let her know that this investigation is a process, not something that needs to be completed all at once. With that, she handed me a spindle headset and walked with me to into the medical bay. Risha? Adjutant, hurry. New leads. We'll handle everything out here. Just focus on her. But be careful. Risha is caught in her insatiable curiosity. And you carry something similar deep down. Just remember why the system was built in the first place, and what the field agents risked their lives for. It's all to preserve Heimdall. Without a moment's hesitation, I slipped the spindle's headset back on. Tao's reminder was surely important, but at the moment, I couldn't think of anything else. Welcome back to the spindle system, Adjutant. This is Bubu, and I've uploaded tons of data. Feel free to dig in. I let my thoughts drift, my body weightless, as if floating on a vast, endless ocean. With Bubu's cheerful voice guiding me, I plunged much more into the world teetering on the edge of illusion and reality. I opened my eyes in a place filled with greenery, water, and humid air, but no sign of Frisha. She wasn't here. Nor here. Frisha! Professor Frisha! This was pointless. Wandering aimlessly wouldn't get me anywhere. I had to think like her, to understand her mindset and obsessions. What had she discovered? Or rather, what was holding her back, keeping her mind tethered to the system? They said they gave what should have been offered to it to someone else. Who is this it? Those were the desperate ramblings of the locals we encountered during the earlier mission. Now Frisha kept repeating those words. Could she have followed Bubu's footsteps and found some locals to investigate? With this hypothesis in mind, I immediately began scanning my surroundings. Tire tracks, footprints, man-made paths, any trace would do. If I could find signs of local activity, perhaps, knowing how Frisha thinks, I could figure out where she'd gone. As I followed a faint trail deeper into the oasis's dense greenery, the oversized leaves ahead suddenly parted, and several figures emerged right in front of me. Reflexively, my hand went to my holster, but before I could raise the muzzle, their conversation stopped me cold. Is it just me, or did something just move over there? They were all female, their faces hidden beneath hooded cloaks. The one in front pointed hesitantly in my direction as she whispered to the others. There's nothing there. Come on, stay focused. We've got to get to the canyon before dark. Or those guys with guns will catch us again and throw us back into the mine. I swear, I saw... You saw nothing. Come on, we gotta move. One of the others clapped a hand on her shoulder, urging her away. Seriously, keep your curiosity in check. Around here, even something as absurd as worshipping the wrong god could happen. And if you stumble on something supernatural, well, it wouldn't be the first time. Just let it go. It was clear the reactions were genuine, which meant they can't see me. Of course they can't see you. There's a 6-month gap here. Temporal paradoxes aside, the spindle system isn't magical enough to rewrite the rules of reality, you know. Bubu? Wow. Haha, nope, it's me. Hey, Adjutant, where are you looking? I'm right behind you. That's where the still was. Wow. That earlier voice definitely wasn't Frisha's, but this wasn't the time to dwell on that. I turned toward the voice, and sure enough, there she was. Frisha was sitting on a rock, jutting over a serene pond. Her shoes and socks set aside, relaxed. She let her feet dangle in the cool water. I parted the low branches and made my way to the water's edge. She propped herself up with her hands on the rock. Excuse me. Her intense gaze locked into me. You must have been worried about me, right? Hehe. Wow. Her opening remarks said it all. The researchers were right. Frisha had been awake this whole time. You're such a mischievous girl. Mischievous? Ha 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 ha. It's called scientific curiosity. Thank you very much. Fucking done with you. But if you say so, ha. Wow. Wow. Without warning, she splashed some water into the air, sending a spray of droplets right at me. Caught off guard, or more precisely, not expecting her to do that, the water landed squarely on my face and shoulders before I could react, soaking me through. Now that's your mischievous girl. Hee you little shit. I paused for a moment, not immediately responding to her childlike mischief as the cool waters trickled down my skin. A familiar sensation of stifling heaviness washed over me. Deletion? It's in the water? I know, right? Agent Bubu was right. This place is riddled with horrible secrets. I was going to log out with you to right after we finished the simulated battle, but I just couldn't shake I just couldn't shake some lingering questions. I wish I had some water with me right now. And the longer I stayed, the more accustomed my body became to the system. So I figured I'd stick around a bit longer and dig deeper. But the deeper I went, the more unsettling my findings. Before I knew it, I'd wandered too far in and you realized you're stuck in the system, huh? Exactly! This is embarrassing. A professor trapped in her own class. Guess that makes me an impatient student, here to remind the professor that class is over. Ah, you said it, not me. You little fucking... She laughed heartily, her legs swinging in the air, tilting her head back. She let her gaze wander to the sky, lost in thought for a moment before meeting my eyes again. You know, Adjutant, I'm actually a little upset right now. And why is that? Do you remember Frisha's psychological evaluations? Or more specifically, the last time she had such an unusual reaction to something? You recall what it was like. I can see that, but I'd like to hear more about it from you. I haven't been here much longer than you, but I've stumbled across some new leads, even overheard fragments of the conversations Bubu had with the locals back then. This place named Beiting. It's seen things. Terrible things. It's bad enough that their material conditions are so dire, but their minds are trapped in a pit of blind faith, clinging to beliefs they can't even begin to understand. And if Bubu's findings are accurate, it gets worse. Even the beliefs these people once held sacred have been tampered with. Oh shit, that's fucked. Blind faith is already troubling as it is, but now it's tipping into something far more dangerous. Are you saying this has something to do with Rozan? Or maybe Zero with a dash? I haven't figured out who's behind it yet, but you should first get a clearer picture of how they pulled it off. She took a deep breath, grabbed my hand, and led me to a shattered and weathered statue lying toppled near the pond's edge. I've been curious about these bulbous-headed statues. If they represent a deity the locals once worshipped, why are some still standing tall while others lie toppled and decayed like this? We gave what should have been offered to someone else. If this is the it they were talking about, then who is someone else? And what did they offer? To figure that out, I did this. She grasped my wrist and pressed my palm against the stone surface of the toppled statue. Instantly, a faint pulse of titigen surged through my palm and into my veins. The concentration's quite low, but uniformly distributed. She delivered each word with sharp, decisive certainty, her eyes gleaming with a rare determination. The tree in Shuozhou is nowhere near Beiting, and there's no record of titigen contamination or Titan activity here. But according to Bubu's last investigation 6 months ago, the plants, soil, rocks, and even water, everything in Beiting was already tainted with titigen. And it's so evenly spread that it feels deliberate. Almost like someone carefully calculated the dosage and spread it systematically across the area. And I've been sitting by that pond thinking over and over, and there's really one explanation for all this. You're suggesting there's a source of titigen contamination here, hidden deep underground. Exactly. And whoever's behind it must also be the one who hurt Bubu. She let go of my wrist, clenching her fists so tightly her knuckles turned white, and her head dipped low, visibly struggling to contain her anger. First, my drones were used by bad guys to terrorize innocent people. And now the spindle system that I designed to protect everyone has left a brave, hard-working field agent in a coma. Prisha. I gently called her name and pulled her into my arms. Alright, bro. This isn't your fault. Don't take the blame for the real perpetrator. I'm not that stupid. I know I'm not the one who should pay for this. But right now, I don't want to waste time piecing things together bit by bit. Bubu uploaded 3 complete independent datasets to the spindle system, and we're only working through the first. I need to speed this up. I need to know what these people are blindly worshipping. And more importantly, I need to find out who could do something so cruel to these already isolated locals. Her compassion burned into anger, and that anger fueled into a fierce resolve. She trembled in my arms, her hands clutching at my sleeve as if bracing herself for my answer and command. The sheer intensity and complexity of her emotions were likely the root cause of her hyperactive theotropic nerves, the very reason her consciousness hadn't been able to leave the spindle system. Risha. Yes? Let's go pick a fight. Huh? Let's off some steam, clear our heads. After that, we'll come back and get to the bottom of all this. Alright! Adorable. The adjutant is back. How is she? She's fine. Reconnect the combat module and get you out. I trailed off mid-sentence, suddenly aware of something unusual. I was lying on a spare bed in the medical bay, but instead of a pillow, my head was resting on something else. Get me to do what, exactly? She gently raised her thigh beneath my head, causing my neck to tilt slightly with emotion. Didn't I tell you to get some rest? What are you doing back here? How can I sleep when you're working yourself to the bone? As she spoke, she deftly fitted herself with the Spindle System's headset. Is her texture supposed to be this pixelated? Alright, let's get to work. Alright. That concludes the first half of this. I like it so far, I like it. I see now, I see the change in direction. They're not... I really wish I saw the original. Damn it. I'll claim these later. Cool. 645. Yeah. Nice. This one's... Yep. Weekly. Well, so far so good. I'm having fun. Can't wait to see what happens at the end. It's just, you know, Qingying disappearing into oblivion. You know, that sort of thing. I'm very sentimental, even though we just met the character once. What? Bubu? Shit. I'll take that red pill then. I'll take it. Take it. Last thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Everyone's using the beautiful stickers. Let me use the Fenny one this time. Yay! Well, that was fun. Till the next one, which is gonna be tomorrow, definitely, because I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun.